I asked one of my friends today at school about if I should cut my hair, and she said yes. Yeah, explains most of it, considering one, that my hair is always a mess, and also just to tell you guys that no, my face is not red, the lighting is incredibly bad. Let's see if we can do it better. That's better. God dang it, I'm about to waste all my battery. Anyways, how's it going, you guys? It is SpiderCo64 here again, and I was going to make a video discussing about if Casey King will complete the 2018 season. But news that just recently came out, and that is that Trevor Bayne will not drive for Roush Fenway Racing next year. Now, just to point out that Trevor Bayne this season has been running a part-time schedule for Roush, but it looks like that he won't be doing that next year. He won't be doing any part-time schedule thingy and stuff like that. And I just found out this news just last night, Friday, Wednesday night, Thursday night, I don't even know, whatever it was. But anyways, as I'm going to pull out my phone here, I'm going to read to you guys what we'll say. It says, Jack Roush, Trevor Bayne will not return to the number 6 in 2019. Team Motor Jack Roush told Sirius XM Radio host Claire B. Lang on Wednesday night that he is in negotiations to fill his team's number 6 Ford next year, and Trevor Bayne will not return to the car. We're making a search, Roush said in the interview. We're in negotiations with drivers right now that could drive the 6 car next year. I think the decision's been made. I don't want to be breaking the story here, but I think the decision has been made. Trevor Bayne is not going to be in the car next year. Who we're talking to and how close are we those negotiations, I'm not inclined to say. So yeah, it's been told by the man himself. Jack Roush just flat out said that Trevor Bayne won't drive next year in the number 6 car, not even on a part-time schedule basis. But anyways, so now it's time to give you my thoughts and opinions on it, and I'm gonna give you I'm gonna tell you guys who do I think will return to the number 6 car, of who will be in the number 6 car. Wink, wink. But anyways, it came to a time that Trevor Bayne was not going to drive, was not going to be in that ride no longer, because really he hasn't been proven results. I mean, he has only one win, Cinderella win in the Daytona 500 back in 2011, And really, Trevor Bayne's career hasn't really been the best. I mean, even in the number 6, he hasn't been running good in the 6 car. Even Roush hasn't been running good that lately. Not at all. When Carl Edwards left the team, I think that's where the team kind of spiraled down. Greg Biffle couldn't prove results. Hell, I hate Greg Biffle. I hated Greg Biffle and stuff like that. They had Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in there. Trevor Bayne, and they were improving results. In 2017, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. got the wins for Roush in the restrictor plate races and made the chase. But and also did Trevor Bayne, and also if I'm not mistaken, Trevor Bayne got a third place finish at Talladega in the fall, which I think was his highest finishing position ever. Hell, I don't even know. But anyways, so yeah, just plus, Trevor Bayne, he's holding up a ride, really, like the same deal with Jamie McMurray, even though if you're a driver in NASCAR right now, I don't think you would want to go to Roush Fenway Racing. But really, I don't feel like it's not Trevor Bayne the driver. It really is the car, hell, you put a veteran, Matt Kenseth, in the car, and he's complaining about the same thing. So that just proves how Roush Fenway Racing can't afford the good equipment. Can't afford the good equipment that they've been getting. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He's 16th in the point standings right now, But unfortunately, it does not count to the chase. He's 17th in the playoff. He was 17th in the playoff bubble, and now he's 17th in the points, I think. Yeah, so that kind of does mark it. Also, if I'm correct, Trevor Bayne has a little bit of a health issue and stuff like that. So should be. Yeah, that should be. So yeah, that should pretty much explain it. Or the fact is maybe Roush Family Racing or Jack Roush. It wasn't working out really. I feel like. Yeah. Plus, I am kind of surprised that they just announced, hey, Trevor Bayne, you ain't gonna race no more next year. Now, will Trevor Bayne have another ride? Most likely not, unless if he wants to drive for like front row motorsports, like in a 39 car, in a 35 car, or something like that. Or if he's just gonna drive, I don't know, maybe in the Xfinity Series, which maybe if he does, then maybe he can be really good there. But I think he's leaving the Roush organization, so yeah. So now it's time to talk about who will be in the 6th car next year. Now we're gonna take a look at a couple drivers, the most likely picks, I'm gonna tell you my official pick, who I think will be in the number 6 car next year. So obviously, looking at the NASCAR Xfinity Series at Roush Fenway Racing, obviously they got 4 drivers. There are 4 drivers for Roush Fenway Racing in the Xfinity Series. So first up, you got the most likely pick, Ryan Reed. I mean, he does have Lilly diabetes money, so he could easily just pick up that Cup ride and run full time in that seat. I think that's something they most likely would do. I think that's the most likely deal they're gonna go with. They're gonna probably go with Ryan Reed, or how they're just gonna get rid of they might as well just get rid of the 6 number and just replace it with 16 instead. Since that's Ryan Reed's number, in Xfinity Series, and yeah, stuff like that. But also something else. I have to say, and that is I really don't feel like. Ryan Reed, I don't feel like is ready for Cup yet. I mean, I like Ryan Reed. Don't get me wrong. He's a pretty good kid, plus he does have the diabetes kind of story. He wasn't known if he was gonna race or not. It was a good story for him to get the win at Daytona. So yeah. But anyways, yeah. So now and then let's talk about the other drivers. Ty Majeski. No, most likely not, unless you want to put iRacing money into the Cup Series. But don't put Ty Majeski in the number 6. Don't do that. And then you also got like a pick like Chase Briscoe. No, not really. Chase Briscoe, I feel like if he does, he should be with Thor Motorsports in the Truck Series. Trying to be in a full-time ride. Plus hell, he can prove that he can win races. I mean, he's won Homestead and Eldora and stuff like that. But also, yeah, Austin Cindric, most likely not. Austin Cindric is most likely Austin Cindric is a Team Penske driver. So yeah, but if they put that son of a bitch in the number 6 car, I'll kill myself. Not really. I'm going to be very disappointed with you. And Roush Fenway Racing, that decision has backfired. Because one, Austin Cindric has not proven anything at all. I mean, not even in a Team Penske or Roush car, Now, yes, he has a pole. Yes, he does have a pole. But that was on a road course. Austin Cindric can only win on a road course. That's something very honest with you. But here's my official pick to who I think will be in the number 6. Matt Kenseth, I think, will return to full-time racing next season. I'm hoping so because one, Matt Kenseth this year in the 6 car at Indy this year, he's actually proven a result, and he should have gotten a better finish than 12th or 13th. I don't even remember what he finished in the race. Plus, he got a stage win. You know, he got a stage win. What more you could say than Matt Kenseth? Plus Matt Kenseth, he was taken out of the ride. He was kicked out of a ride at Joe Gibbs Racing, which just sucks. And also, I feel like Matt Kenseth this time around, Matt Kenseth should get the chance to decide if he wants to retire or not, basically. So, so I think that Matt Kenseth will be in the 6 next year. I feel like it will be a most likely pick, but you don't know. I mean, they could pick any driver, But, the 2 most likely picks could be Matt Kenseth or, what's that other guy's name? Ryan Reed. But, so anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment down below. What do you think what do you think of this whole, what do you think of, Trevor Bayne, not being in the 6 car next year? And I'm hoping that tomorrow there's not any big news, or tonight there's not even big news, because I really want to get that Casey Kane video out there. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you'll have a good day. And to any of you in North Carolina, South Carolina, over there in the East Coast, hope you guys get to safety, because obviously there's a big storm heading there. So yeah. And and also for any of the drivers and teams, you got to be careful over there in North Carolina. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.